Hello everyone, this is Vortex259. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dragon Warrior 3 for the Game Boy Color. Well, since the last time we met, I've done a little bit of level grinding in the area where we found the World Leaf in our previous episode, and I've found quite a few new monster medals. You know, I've kind of lost track of which ones I've shown you, but anyway, up to this point I've found 58 total out of the 165 you can get in the game. I picked up the Kill Armor medal, which is number 77, and the Kill Armors actually killed Matt in our previous episode if you didn't get a chance to watch it. Also picked up the Old Hag, which is number 81 on the list, and I got a Bomb Crag. That's kind of a cool monster. It'll spend most of its time looking at you, but anyway, they do have a ton of HP, and I guess they'll eventually blow up. I don't know. They haven't done that to me yet, but that's a cool monster I got to fight. That one's number 88, and I got the Grizzly, number 89. And you know, I finally got a new silver medal. I don't have very many of those in my inventory, but I got the Sea Slime silver medal, number 64, so I got lucky there. Well, since the last time we met, I've given Matt a break. I took him back to Ruida's Tavern in Aliahan, and I recruited a dealer. I'd like to introduce you to my new dealer. I named him Cash because dealers like to earn cash. And you might remember from the end of our previous video, a man has cleared an area in the forest west of Edinburgh Castle, and he was looking for a dealer. So let's go introduce Cash to that man and see if his dreams of building a town will come true now that he may have a dealer interested in staying. This guy, you might remember, wanted to make the town here to make people happy, but he needed the dealer. So we're going to leave Cash here, so why not? Cash is only level 9, and he gained those levels just by crossing the sea with me briefly. So we'll just leave Cash here on our quest, and his life may end here in this town, so that's fine with me. Haven't really spent much time leveling him up, so he's going to start building a town with cash, and he's going to need a lot of cash to build a town, I think. So Cash says, well, I'll be staying here. Everything I had, I'll put it in your bag, and he had absolutely nothing, so we got plenty of room for nothing in our bag. So this guy's going to tell us a secret as thanks for giving cash to him. There is Sioux Village in the middle of this continent. You look carefully around well. So that may be the next place we want to visit, is the Sioux Village. He may be from that village. He has a different accent, maybe kind of like the Sioux Indians. That may be where the inspiration for Sioux Village came from, even though it has a different spelling. Cash says, goodbye, hero. I'll never forget the journey I took with you. Farewell. Yeah, it was a less than one-day journey across the ocean, but I'm glad you're going to cherish it in your memory. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I need Matt back in my party, so yeah, I'm going to return back to Aliahan real quick and pick up Matt, and I'll meet you right back here next to the new town. Okay, I am back, and I now have Matt back in tow with me, so we are ready to go exploring. But just in case you're curious about my progress so far up to this point in the game, I've grinded Hero, Glenn, and Pete up to level 24, and Matt up to level 18, so we seem to be doing pretty good here so far. Alright, so it is time to go seek out the village of Sioux, and it's actually not too terribly far away from the new town here. We're actually just going to round the coastline, and then we'll find a channel of rivers, and we'll just sail northwest until we run into the village of Sioux at the end of one of those channels. Now those rivers can be a little bit challenging to navigate, maybe a bit easy to get lost, so hopefully we won't have any trouble finding our way through there. But we'll just play it by ear and see how it goes. So we'll just start off by sailing around the coastline here. And time will pass quickly. Well, after that battle with the King Squid, I got a new monster medal, which is number 67 in my medal list, so making yet more progress there. Okay, here's where the channel of rivers begins, so we'll just start off by sailing to the north. And from here we'll veer off to the west, I believe. And we'll start sailing north here, I think. We'll just check our map here. Yep, that looks about right. So let's just keep going to the north here. And we should be nearly there. Here we go. As promised, there's the village. So let's just go inside and take a look around. And it looks like they got some horses here in the village. And if we talk to this lady, sure enough we find that this is the village of Sioux. You come a long way here. These people have an accent, so I think the village of Sioux was inspired by the Sioux Indian tribe, I'm guessing, which is kind of cool. Well, let's go inside this house here, and we find a gentleman that looks nearly identical to the man that started the new village. Maybe his brother. Due east of here. Was there a town on small grassy clearing on coast? Well, yes, as a matter of fact there was. Ah, good, that is good. So now he may have high confidence that his comrade made it over there. Well, checking into the vase here, we will find an agility seed. Always handy to find one of those. And I'll use that a little bit later. Alright, let's continue exploring around a little bit here. There's an inn, should you want to rest and recover your HP and MP. And apparently these people are honorable people. We do not lie, which is a very good trait to have. It's always good to be able to trust people. This is my horse. Very good horse. Alright. So they're very dependent on horses, it would seem. Well, there's an item shop right here that you can buy some items in should you want to do so. Now let me go down here to this other shop. There's actually a weapon and armor shop here I want to visit. Now most of the items for sale here we've seen in the past, but I do want to go ahead and get a battle axe for Glenn, which will take his attack up to 212, up 5 points, so every little bit helps there. That's all I want to get there. And let's see, this lady says dry vase belonged to village, but many years ago men cross sea and east and come here. They take it. So originally the dry vase belonged to this tribe of people. I heard that echo flute in tower somewhere. Oh, okay. Well, that might be a handy item to get eventually. Well, if we check just north of the well here, we will be able to find yet another tiny metal. And if I haven't lost count, I believe that's tiny metal number 42. But that's not all we can find. If we check underfoot here, we'll get an item called the bolt staff. Now the bolt staff, when used as an item in battle, will cast a fire bane spell. So I'm going to go ahead and pass that down to Pete. Even though he can't equip it, he will have the capability of casting fire bane when using that in battle. How cool is that? Well, apparently economic times are even rough in the world of Dragon Warrior 3. There's a man that's made a house in a well, complete with bed, dresser, stove, and so forth. You finally found me. Forgive me, I'll return it. I'll get the vase back. But then again, you're not from the Sioux village, so apparently they've been pestering him looking for the dry vase. He came over from Edinburgh as a soldier, but he missed the boat and was left behind alone, and since then many years have passed and his comrades took the dry vase away. So there's some clues here about the dry vase should you, or in the case that you hadn't found the dry vase up to this point in the game. Well, looky there, we'll get another token out of the man's dresser here. Well, let's go up into this house and maybe find out a little bit more information about that echo flute. If you blow the echo flute, it will tell you where an orb is. Echo come back if orb is there. Oh, okay, that's good to have. If we have the echo flute, it will play an echo if an orb is in that location, so that'll be handy in helping us find the 5 remaining orbs that we need to complete our quest. And this man says on the northern sea is a frozen island called Greenlad. A great mage is said to live on the meadow there, so we'll eventually want to pay him a visit. And if we peer into the vase here, we'll find another tiny metal. Number 43, is it? Well, that's cool. Well, this horse is a different color than the others. I wonder what he will say if we talk to him.
Hello, I'm Mr. Ed.
Well, that's close. He actually says he's Mr. Edo. The talking horse. You think that might have had a connection to Mr. Ed? Probably so. Hey, well there, listen to this. If you find the dry vase, use it in front of the shoal in the Western Sea, which we've already done. So that's pretty much all we can do here in the village of Sioux, but we definitely want to get that echo flute to help us find the next orbs that we need, the 5 orbs. We've already got the green orb, and we need different colored orbs to complete our quest. So in our next episode, I'm going to grind a little bit between now and then, and we'll go find that tower and see if we can find that flute. So thank you for watching today's episode of Let's Play Dragon Warrior 3 for the Game Boy Color. This has been Vortex 259. Have yourself a great day, and we'll see you again next time.